Amber Hagerman was a bright and energetic 9-year-old girl who loved to ride her bicycle around her neighborhood in Arlington, Texas. She lived with her mother, Donna Williams, and her younger brother, Ricky. Amber was known for her friendly nature, her love of animals, and her curiosity about the world around her. On January 13, 1996, Amber had been playing outside with her younger brother in a local parking lot near their apartment complex. The weather was nice, and Amber was excited to be outside. She had been told by her mother to stay within the confines of the parking lot, but like many children her age, she wanted to explore a little further. It was on this afternoon that Amber was abducted. Amber's brother, Ricky, was with her when she was taken. According to his testimony, Amber had ridden her bicycle into a nearby parking lot, which was a short distance from their home. As she was near the back of a store, a man approached her. Ricky, who had been playing nearby, saw the man grab his sister and pull her into a truck. Ricky tried to chase after them but was unable to keep up. Terrified, he ran back to their mother and told her what had happened. Donna immediately called the police, but by the time authorities arrived, Amber was already gone. An extensive search for Amber began almost immediately. The police set up a command center, and hundreds of volunteers joined the effort. They distributed flyers, conducted door-to-door searches, and canvassed the area in hopes of finding any clues. Surveillance footage from a nearby store was reviewed, and it showed a man in a dark truck pulling Amber into his vehicle. The footage was grainy, but it provided one of the only pieces of evidence in the case, a description of the truck and a vague image of the man. As hours passed and the search expanded, hope began to fade. Amber's family and the police were desperate to find her, but the trail went cold. 4 days after Amber's abduction, on January 17, 1996, a man walking his dog discovered Amber's body in a secluded area behind an industrial complex in Arlington. She had been brutally murdered, and her body showed signs of being sexually assaulted. Amber's family was devastated by the news, and the police were faced with the grim task of solving the case. Though the police had no solid leads at first, Amber's murder had a profound effect on the community and the country as a whole. In the weeks following her death, Donna Williams and other advocates pushed for the creation of a nationwide child abduction alert system. The result was the Amber Alert, a system named after Amber Hagerman, designed to notify the public of child abductions and increase the chances of a safe recovery. The Amber Alert system was adopted by law enforcement agencies across the United States, and it quickly became a crucial tool in the fight against child abductions. Despite the creation of the Amber Alert system, the search for Amber's killer continued. Over the years, the investigation into her murder went through many phases. Various suspects were considered, but the case remained unsolved. In the years following Amber's death, several theories emerged about who could have committed such a heinous crime. Some believed the killer might have been someone familiar to Amber, perhaps a neighbor or a family member. Others speculated that it could have been a stranger with a twisted obsession. However, as time went on, the case grew cold. Amber's killer remained elusive, and the police were left with very few leads to pursue. In 2006, after years of silence, a break in the case seemed imminent when a man named Terry Cantrell came forward. Cantrell, who had served time for various crimes, claimed he knew the identity of Amber's killer. However, his testimony was inconsistent, and the police were unable to verify his claims. In 2013, the case was revisited after new DNA technology and forensic analysis became available. Unfortunately, despite these advancements, the identity of Amber's killer was still unknown. Amber's case remains one of the most tragic and mysterious child abductions in the United States. Although the investigation continues, and authorities remain hopeful that one day the killer will be brought to justice, Amber Hagerman's murder remains unsolved. In the years following her death, Amber's mother, Donna Williams, dedicated her life to raising awareness about child abduction and helping to prevent other families from suffering the same fate. Through her work with the Amber Alert system, Donna was able to make sure that her daughter's death would not be in vain. Although the killer's identity is still unknown, the impact of Amber's case has been felt nationwide. The Amber Alert system has helped recover hundreds of abducted children and raised awareness about the dangers of child abductions. Amber Hagerman's name has become synonymous with the ongoing fight to protect children from harm. The tragedy of her murder remains an open wound for her family and the entire nation, and her killer has still not been found. As of now, the case is classified as an unsolved homicide.